is Paul Georgie with ECI Comfort. I am a BPI certified building analyst and building envelope professional. We're in the house of Kevin and Brittany in the far northeast, and we're going to be performing a home energy assessment of his house to determine the reasons behind his comfort issues. We're getting ready to start the blower door. We've prepped the house. We open up all the interior doors of the house. We turn off any combustion appliances, a furnace or gas heater, that type of stuff. This is a manometer here. What we use this for is to measure pressure and airflow. When the blower door is running, you'll see the CFM will come up. So what we're doing is causing a pressure imbalance between inside and outside. And also when this fan's running, it puts like a 25-mile-an-hour wind on every part of the house. So we can identify where the air leakages are. One of the easiest ways to make your house more energy efficient and comfortable is to air seal your house. Insulation does not stop airflow. Okay, you see the fan's running. It's actually going to suck air out of the house. What happens is return air wants to come back in. Typically what we like to do is two audits. We do one at the beginning of the process, kind of get a baseline reading, and then what we do is something called a post test, where we come back, kind of see what kind of energy savings, air sealing savings they got. About 5,000 CFM. Typically I would expect, this house, if it was properly air sealed and insulated, would probably be around at least half that. So we got a lot of opportunities to improve this. So right now there's a ton of pressure coming from this bedroom right here. That tells me that there's some air sealing opportunities in here to look for. What we got here is a infrared camera. Okay, and what we're looking for is temperature differentials. Bluer areas kind of lets me know that the cold air is coming in there. And also when I look at insulation, you can see where it's bluer there. You can actually see the temperature go from 64 to 60 degrees there, 59. So that part of the attic is not insulated as well as it should be. Same thing over here in that part of the attic there. If the insulation was installed properly, you'd probably get a nice even color with no color changes. Kind of see all that cold air coming through there. 59, 57 degree air. It's because that attic hatch is not air sealed properly. So basically what we want to do is air seal and insulate that attic hatch a little bit better. Some weather stripping, some insulation on top. And also foam seal this whole area. We looked in this attic here. Basically there was about 3 inches of original insulation that's probably almost 60 years old. So when it's hot down here in the wintertime, it's cold up there, it basically just wicks the heat right out of the house. And this is also an area that's typically not insulated very well in the attic. We put some insulation on the vertical walls here. Recessed lights are a huge energy comfort issue in a home. Basically, if they're the old style recessed lights, which most of them are, it's almost like an open hole to your attic. You can see the cold air coming through there. You just feel it. It's really flowing through there. One of the things we always want to recommend is to air seal these. The second most important part of a house, from an energy standpoint, is the basement. So in this house, there's a huge opportunity here in the basement to do some air sealing. A ton of pressure here. Right here, I guess there was a duct here. There's a ton of air coming through here. That tells me somewhere along this back wall, there's an opening right to the outside. You can kind of see the cold air here. This is costing them a ton of money and also a ton of discomfort. This house really, air leakage wise, is off the charts. We're at like 6,500 CFM. We're not even getting down to the minus 50, which tells me there's just a ton of opportunity here for them to air seal the house and insulate it. As you can see, there's a great benefit to having this done. Scientific, you can figure out exactly how your house is performing and match the equipment up to what's going on in your house, which there's not too many contractors out there that are doing that. So one of the reasons why I recommend getting this done.